So hello, so it's Runic Thor's day. I'll be posting this a bit late today. Was hoping to get it done yesterday and stuff, but yeah, life's been interesting, let's just say that. And if you watch any of my other videos, I haven't gone into details because it's all very personal stuff, but yeah, it's been a difficult, challenging time. But I've managed to really stay on track with my fehu work for the half month of fehu, so I'm quite pleased with that. Because sometimes it's very difficult, isn't it, to keep up with your practice and everything when life is throwing some really interesting stuff at you. So yeah, so I've done my healings that I was planning to do through the half month. So the people that are on my mastery course, they a few of them signed up to receive a healing. And it's been really interesting. I keep saying the word interesting, so funny, but it has been so interesting. I found it really physical, like a real, like I was building the energies, I was moving with the energies. um I I found myself really doing this a lot through it. So it was like waves of fehu energy. And when you sort of stand like with fehu with your arms out, I kept finding this sort of energy and then pulling up energy and pushing it to the altar. And like I in a couple of the videos underneath, it shows the altar and everything. So today we've just stepped into Urus. So for me it's still fehu, so we have fehu slash Urus. Tomorrow is just the Urus energy. I mean, the runes, still have slight influences, but once you sort of get into the half month, you can just go with that energy. I mean, you can still pull on fehu, but it's just that we're in that half month of Urus. So to me, it's like a crossover day where they weave it's sort of a weave together. But then tomorrow is just Urus, although there obviously, like I say, is still some influence of fehu. So tonight I'm setting up the altar, so I shall be carving the candle with Urus that go onto the altar. I've got the box on there with everyone's names in. I'll take out names if people don't want to have the Urus healing. And then the people that want to carry on, I've got 2 people already who've signed up for some Urus healing. So yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. I do have a feeling that the whole of the runes this year are going to have a movement for me. Like it's when I sit and send Reiki healing, or I if it's I'm sending like a just Reiki out into the world, and I might have an altar set up, and then I connect in with the Reiki, and then I just send it. And I may have my hands out. Normally I do. I normally, but I sit, and so I can have my eyes closed and the energy's flowing and going. I can have my eyes open, maybe looking at a candle, and or imagining the Reiki symbols in my third eye, and doing that, or drawing the symbols and sending them. So yes, it's physical in the sense that I'm my hands are out and stuff, but this with the fehu was very different. It was more a movement, energy. I had to move, and I did try and just sit and send, and some of it did go like that, but most of it was very movement. And I just feel that's going to be the same. I have this feeling that Urus, I'm going to be like really, like my feet are going to be planted on the ground, that there's going to be like Uru's energy. I just feel it. I feel it's more going to be more like that, whereas Uru's was very flowy. And I'm excited to see where it's going to go, and how it's going to be with each rune. So I don't really have much sort of other things to discuss. I didn't do my Chatterwitch Wednesday video yesterday. I didn't get round to it, or doing it the day before to get round to it for posting yesterday. So I posted that today, and that I did a reading with that, and with cards, not with runes. So I that video sort of was like 40 minutes long, so I don't want to put up a really another long video with this one. Every time I say that, then I ramble on for hours. But I didn't have really anything planned, because I've had so much stuff going on this week, and also with the heat, which makes me unwell. I just didn't get around to doing anything, so I thought, well, I'll do a nice small little video for Runic Thor's Day, which is a bit of a shame, I know, but yeah, I need to get into the flow with Urus, and you know, hopefully next week it won't be so full of turmoil, and I can plan something and chat about it, and you know, yeah, so there'll be a lot more content and stuff. So I have set up earlier an essence. I'm making an essence with Urus and some crystals. I feel like I need an energizing, cleansing but calming spray for the aura, just to give myself some support through the challenging times. It just came through, and I just thought I would do that. So that's been cooked by the sun as we speak. So what I do is I put it on my windowsill in the bedroom, because I get full sun in there, and so I put it on, put a bowl, put the crystals in, and I'm not worried about the crystals in the water, because I'm not going to be it's not going to be somebody, it's not an elixir, I'm not taking it. Normally if I do more of an elixir, I do the indirect method and don't put the crystals in the water. I have them round the bowl, but with this one, because it's going to be a spray, they're in the bowl, and then I've got Uru's energy surrounding it, so it should be quite nice. I think I will leave it through the night, and it's quite good to do it now, because as I want it to sort of cleanse and release, obviously we had the full moon yesterday, so now we're in the waning gibbous, so it's an energy that can, like, you know, it will sort of help with the energies, moving them, clearing in a way. Yeah, and obviously it's got the full power of the sun, which is cleansing and energizing and healing. So we'll see how that goes, and then I might bottle that up tomorrow, and I might even put it in the fridge So over the next few days where it's going to be really, really hot, I can use it in a sort of a twofold, well, threefold, because it's got the comforting energies, soothing, calming energies, of emotional energies, because it's got blue lace agate and it's got mitrilite. I can never say that one. I can't. It's basically green chrome chalcedony, and that is really, really soothing for the heart and emotions, and to give real support. And then blue lace is, oh, it's just the most perfect stone for calming, for anxieties, for any sort of for nerve work, you know, where your nerves can be, you know, ugh, that sort of thing. And it's got the quartz, which gives us some clarity and some cleansing, and it's a nice piece of quartz that has some slight tinging of it's not smoky, but it holds that sort of nice energy, so a bit grounding there, but also clearing. And then there's a quartz generator, which again generates that clarity and that cleansing. So that's the part of the cleansing, with the hematoid quartz, which is my master crystal, which gives strength and stuff. But obviously Uru's is giving us the strength, the courage, you know, building up the energy at the same time. So there's comfort there, there's strength there, and there's some cleansing there. And then obviously with the hot weather, if it's in the fridge, it's going to freshen up that heat that's around you anyway, so you get that as well. So I've been doing a lot of art, bits and bobs. It's fehu really really seems to really connect with my inner artist, and I hadn't noticed it before, but as we went through the half month with fehu, I was getting the memories come up on my Facebook page, and the amount of things over the years that I have created during the fehu half month was really surprising. And I felt that when fehu hit, and I made some jewelry pieces. I don't know where I put them, so I can't show you at the moment. I don't know what I've done. Well, I made obviously the calf that I did. Oh, yeah. So here's a pendant. So again, leather with some crystals. Sort of goes with the calf actually. Sort of colouring is, you know, could wear it together. And then I made some other pieces, and I'm doing a fabric journal, and I've made bits to go in there. So I've done some dyeing of stuff, and these will be just put on pages, and then there'll be beads added and bits added. It's very, my work is quite abstract, and just what, you know, comes to me as I do. I did a little bit more on one of my little little journal ones that I made. I did a bit more. I've added some pieces in there. So yeah, also been working on my because I like to do my sigils, and so I've been doing them, and I'm going to do a whole load of cards, put them on like a ring binder, and there'll be a whole load of a set of sigils that I can flick through, and I'll see what ones I might want to do some work with, some magic with, or something. So that's something else. So yeah, I've been very creative. fehu just really connects. I look at like Kinaz, which is my first thread rune, and I think, yeah, that's the rune to connect with that energy. But actually for me, I do have fehu in my my birth chart 3 times, That's quite interesting as well. So yeah, so that's it. Like I say, I'm going to leave this. I mean, it's only like 15 minutes. I think that'll do for this video. So this is just a summary of how it's been with fehu, a little bit in there, and yeah, and then I shall be back next week, if not before, and we'll do some chatting about something else with the runes. And yeah, if you like it, you know, and you want to add anything in comments or whatever, or there's anything you want me to discuss, it makes it sometimes easier if someone wants to discuss something, and then I can chat about it rather than trying to off the top of my head chat about something. But normally stuff comes in. But yeah, so love and blessings to you, and enjoy the half month of Urus, and see you soon. Bye.